Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're broadcasting from the String Sports stock room where all the magic happens from all the website orders being picked and all the stock, etc. is kept. Had a fun afternoon of testing a few different frames with my colleagues, and we're doing a lot of comparison videos. Today, we're going to compare the Blade 98 18 by 20 version 8 versus the version 9 model. Wilson claim that the new model has stable frame technology. I think it's called that. And as you strike the ball, it's meant to make it feel much more solid on impact, especially on the slightly off-center hits. And playing with a 98 square inch head, sometimes if you're not a top player, you're maybe not going to hit the ball right in the center of the strings. Sometimes in the past, the blade could feel a little bit unstable. So yeah, how did the test go? I always struggle a little bit personally with these rackets. It's just a game style thing. I think the modern player swings very fast and plays a lot from the back of the core and is looking for something to really help them control. I'm probably a little bit more old school, swinging a little bit slower, trying to change, but it's not easy. So I always struggle a little bit with these rackets, particularly in the 18 by 20 models. Both were strung with a nice poly today to help me get a little bit more spin, and I certainly felt that during the testing. Version 9 performed well. Sometimes on the off-center hits, I do think this racket can get a little bit like kind of unstable as you strike. Again, that's user error rather than probably the racket, but the version 9 model is interesting. It definitely did feel a little bit more solid during impact. Maybe I was striking the ball a little bit better during the 5-10 minutes that I was striking with this racket. But overall, I think it performed a little bit better than the older model. And again, I always talk about the looks of the racket. A lot of us pick our rackets partly based on how it looks. The Wilson have done a fantastic job of the looks of this racket. It's a gorgeous emerald night green, matte finish on the racket, very plain, very sleek. Even the kind of blade lettering on the side of the racket there, if you can see that, looks really slick. So congrats to Wilson. Lots of you have been buying these rackets. This is probably our best selling racket on launch of all time. And I think I know the reason why. They've got a great range, aimed at sort of club player level for the lighter models, the 104 for somebody who's looking for a little bit more forgiveness with slightly bigger head size, all the way to the real players rackets, the 98 18 by 20, and also the 16-19 version of that. The younger guys who play kind of county to national level, they love these rackets. They accelerate really fast on the ball. They play classic modern tennis, take the ball early. I think these rackets really suit them because they're looking to aid them with the control. Both performed at the base of the test. We played from the back, we played from the front, we played a few points, we hit some serves. The net play with these rackets, again, I always really like the maneuverability of the 98 head at the net. You can really move the hand quick left to right, forehand backhand volley, and so for reaction volleys, really good. Sometimes again, if you're at full stretch and you don't quite get the ball in the middle of the racket, it feels a little bit underpowered for me. But overall, both frames again performed really well. So again, if you're in the market for something where you feel you swing really fast and you need that little bit extra control, certainly the blade range is one you should look at across the Wilson range, or across any range, to be honest. On the serve, again, for me, I get lots of racket speed with these rackets. It moves through the air really well. I feel like my racket's moving faster, but I maybe lose a little bit of the accuracy because I feel like I'm trying to force it to get the pace. And I rely a lot on like trying to hit my spot. It's just my game style, big, tall, lefty. Rely a lot on the lefty serve. So I struggle a little bit with getting the pop on my serve. And it's an age thing as well, unfortunately. When you start to hit the over 40s, you struggle a little bit to create that easy power you once did. But again, fantastic range of rackets. Hundreds and thousands of you are playing the blades. Lots and lots of the top tour guys are using these frames now, or a version of these frames. So definitely one to look at, but only if you're looking for a racket that's aiding you with control. There's better models out there. If you're needing power in your game, there's better models in the Wilson range, and there's better models in the other brands as well. But fantastic job on Wilson. Once again, just look how sleek that racket looks, and that colour, and the nice styling down the side. None of this flashy, crazy design work. Just really classic, gorgeous looking frame. Well done, Wilson. Okay guys, hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you're out on the courts practicing and playing and developing your game. Big up to any tournament players that I work with or play at the club or play within Scotland. Hope you're all doing well. Looking forward to maybe seeing one or two of you sneaking into some of the big grass court events coming up. And yeah, we'll catch up with you soon. Thanks again. Give us a like, give us some comments, throw your worst at us, throw your best at us. We'll do our best to respond. And thanks again to all our amazing customers. All right, cheers guys.